If your business falls apart when you take a week off, you don't own a business, you own a job. And that's a hard truth, especially when your team is spread across 5 countries and multiple time zones like ours at Elefante RevOps. Because without systems, distance doesn't make things easier, it multiplies chaos. Today, I want to break down a myth that kills most small businesses before they ever become scalable. Systemization is not bureaucracy. Systemization is freedom. I'll show you how we built a structure that keeps a global remote team aligned, accountable, and driving predictable revenue. Let's go. Most founders think being hands-on means being productive. They jump into every Slack thread, schedule every meeting, review every deliverable because it feels like leadership. But here's the reality. That's not leadership. That's load management. When everything in your business has to pass through you, you're not the CEO. You are the bottleneck. You've built a system where you're the single point of failure. A lot of founders confuse activity with systems. They think I'm busy equals things are working. But constant motion doesn't mean progress. It means chaos is just well disguised. Systemization isn't about doing more. It's about designing clarity and make sure everyone knows what success looks like when needing you to define it every single time. And the more remote your team is, the more critical that becomes. Because no amount of ping me if you need anything can replace structure. No folder of SOPs will save you if your team doesn't know how those systems connect. A systemized business isn't one that runs perfectly. It's one that runs predictably, no matter who's online, what time zone they're in, or whether you're even there to watch it happen. Let's break down what actually makes a business systemized. There are 3 layers, and every scalable company I've seen follows the same pattern. Visibility, accountability, optimization. Miss one of those and the whole structure collapses. 1. Visibility. What's happening? Most businesses live in organized chaos. Everyone's moving fast, sending updates, replying to messages, but no one can tell you exactly what's happening. Ask 3 people the status of a project and you'll get 3 different answers. That's not bad communication, that's a lack of visibility. Visibility means there's one central truth. A place where you can see everything that's happening across projects, clients, and departments in real time. That's where a tool like ClickUp becomes non-negotiable. Not as a to-do list, but as the operating system for your business. It's where every project lives, every deliverable has an owner, every update happens once. No more guessing, no more status meetings that could have been dashboards. Imagine a remote marketing team launching a campaign when designers, copywriters, and managers all see the same board, deadlines, assets, blockers, the noise disappears. Everyone moves in sync. Visibility turns chaos into clarity. That's layer 1. Layer 2, accountability, who's doing it? Now, visibility shows what's happening, but accountability defines who's driving it. And this is where most teams break down. Because if everyone owns it, no one owns it. Accountability isn't about micromanaging people, it's about designing clarity into your workflow. Every task needs 3 things: a clear owner, a clear deadline, and a clear definition of done. Tools like Slack or Google Calendar can help remind, sync, and alert, but accountability lives in the system itself. If a campaign is late, the system should make that visible, not a frustrated manager. Think of it like a relay race. Everyone has a lane, everyone knows when to run, and the baton always moves forward. That's what accountability looks like in a systemized business. And when something breaks, high-performing teams don't point fingers, they fix the process. Because accountability is built on design, not just discipline. Layer 3, optimization, how it gets better. Now here's the layer that separates organized businesses from scalable ones. Optimization. Most companies stop at documentation. They write SOPs, create templates, and think they're done. But static systems die fast. Optimization means your systems are alive, constantly improving through feedback and data. This is where Supered comes in. For those who aren't familiar, Supered is a sales enablement platform that helps managers enforce adoption and correct behavior among their team. With Supered, teams connect their tools, track workflows, and measure the performance of their processes, all in one place. Think of it as a command center for how your business runs. Instead of jumping between dashboards and spreadsheets, Supered gives you visibility into what's working, what's stuck, and where you can optimize your processes. We use it to track how workflows actually perform, how long each step takes, where handoffs slow down, which stages block growth. That data turns operations into a science. Imagine a fictional SaaS company that noticed deals were stuck in the proposal stage. Instead of blaming sales, they looked at the system, realized approval steps took too long, and automated them. Result: faster closes, happier clients, higher revenue. That's optimization in action. Every quarter, high-performing teams review their systems the same way they review revenue. They ask, what slowed us down? What can we automate? What process needs re-engineering? Optimization turns your business from reactive to proactive. And once you start thinking this way, growth stops feeling accidental. And here's the truth. Predictable systems create predictable revenue. That's what RevOps really is, aligning your operations, marketing, and sales so that growth becomes inevitable, not inspirational. Now, let's talk about the part most founders miss. Systemization isn't about control, it's about freedom. Freedom doesn't mean stepping away from your business forever. It means stepping away without it collapsing. Because if everything depends on you, you don't own a business. You own a job. Let's picture two different founders. Founder A runs a creative agency. Everything flows through her. Clients, deliverables, finances. She's brilliant, but exhausted. The business can't move without her approval. Founder B built systems. ClickUp runs operations, Supered tracks performance, the team owns their metrics, not their manager. Founder A works in the business. Founder B works on the business. And in a year, Founder B is scaling. Founder A is burning out. That's the gap systems create. When you design systems, you're not just organizing workflows. You're engineering autonomy. You're creating a structure that allows people to make smart decisions without waiting for permission. And that autonomy compounds. It builds speed. It builds trust. It builds freedom. So, where do you start? Step 1. List 3 recurring tasks you do every week that drains your time. Move them into ClickUp, assign ownership, define done, and add due dates. Step 3. Measure the results with Supered. If something slows down, fix the system, not the person. That's your foundation. From there, every system you build adds another layer of freedom. Here's the paradox. Structure doesn't kill creativity, it protects it. The more predictable your operations become, the more space your team has to innovate. The more predictable your revenue becomes, the more freedom you have to lead. When your systems start running without you, that's when you start leading for real. So, systemization isn't about control. It's about trust. Trust in your people, your process, and the foundation you've built. Because once your business becomes systemized, you stop fighting fires and start building freedom. If you want us to take a closer look at your business and see how it can be systemized, head over to our website. The link is in the description. You can schedule a discovery meeting with our team of experts. Because systemization isn't optional, it's freedom. And freedom is how you scale. I'm Colten Roderigue. Thanks for watching. Keep doing it big. Bye for now.